Well, let's start with Trayvon. That happy-looking boy on the People magazine cover really came apart, especially after his father's second divorce. He became active in mixed martial arts style fighting, texting, for example, that he wanted a rematch with an opponent because, in his own words, the other guy hadn't bled enough. Witnesses testified that he was on top of Zimmerman at the time of the shooting, raining down what were called mixed martial arts style blows. We have screen grabs of Trayvon's texts, they're not airable here for extreme graphic content, that showed sexual aggression typical of hip-hop culture in America today. Anyone reading those texts would not describe Trayvon Martin as a sweet young child. He was violent and highly sexualized. And then things start to get even more serious because a search of Trayvon's locker at school revealed a burglary tool and several pieces of stolen property, including jewelry. Incredibly, well, it would have been incredible at one time, Dade County school officials decided to list that as found property rather than stolen property. If they listed it as stolen property, a police report would have been required, which would reflect badly on black crime rates in the school system, so it was ignored. And nevertheless, Trayvon had been suspended several times for behavioral issues in the months leading up to the shooting. And then there's the issue of the candy and the iced tea. Now, we were told that Trayvon, again, an innocent child, simply went to the store to buy some candy and some iced tea. But it wasn't just any candy, and it wasn't iced tea. It was Skittles candy and a drink called Arizona Watermelon Fruit Juice Cocktail. Here's the can found at the shooting scene. The prosecution continually kept up this deception by referring to this drink as iced tea, and some have speculated that they did so to avoid the racial stereotype of black people and watermelon, but there's a much better explanation. Because if you take Arizona Watermelon Fruit Juice Cocktail, a bag of Skittles, and add simple cough syrup, you get a cheap codeine-based drink called lean. Now, there's an entire online subculture devoted to the use of lean, which Trayvon was familiar with. We have screen grabs of him trying to score some codeine online and instead being told he could make some fire-ass lean using cough syrup, Skittles, and Arizona Watermelon Fruit Juice Cocktail. Seems a bit of a coincidence to me, but the only two items he picked up out of the entire 7-Eleven were 2/3 of the ingredients needed to make lean. Now, additionally, we have a report from his autopsy that revealed a form of liver damage in this otherwise healthy young man just a few days short of 18 that are consistent with the kind of trauma that excessive lean usage does to an otherwise healthy liver. And most importantly, the online subculture refers to a number of psychological symptoms associated with the use of lean, the two most prominent being extreme physical aggression and paranoia. And we could do this for hours.